If you're in college and you're looking for ways to set yourself up for success this semester, this video is for you. I'm going to show you 3 science-backed tips that I've used and researched to help you not just survive, but thrive this semester. Let's get to it. Hey, I'm the Improvement Geek, sharing scientific self-improvement to help you achieve your goals. I recently graduated from Georgia Tech in Atlanta, Georgia, and while I was there, I learned a lot of things that helped and hurt me as a student. I thought I'd do some research on the 3 biggest ones and share what I learned so you can be more successful this semester. The first and easiest tip is to create and maintain a planner. You can use a paper planner or a web app like Google Calendar. Whatever you want, just experiment and find out what works for you. Start by putting in the times of all of your classes, any other responsibilities like clubs, sports, or work, and of course some time for sleep, but we'll get back to that in a minute. Now that you have your base weekly schedule, I'd recommend also going ahead and scheduling in a few regular times where you go study and do whatever work you have every single week. This may sound simple and obvious, but it's actually a lot more powerful than you may think. A 2006 meta-analysis of almost 100 independent studies found that subjects who made plans of when, where, and how they would take actions were not only much more likely to stick to those actions, but are also more likely to recognize and act on goal-related opportunities, as well as avoid bad influences, kind of like the roommates who peer pressure you into staying up late and watching Olympic curling. Speaking from way too much experience, it's really important to have a schedule and a plan, because without one, it's really easy to get distracted and get behind, which makes the rest of the semester kind of a unenjoyable mess where you're just playing keep up until finals are over. The second tip is to develop and maintain good habits like taking care of yourself, going to those regularly scheduled work sessions, and starting on homework at least a little more than 12 hours before it's actually due. But the thing about this tip is, you need to start developing those good habits as early as you possibly can. Without putting in consistent effort to build those good habits, by the time you get to your big projects, midterm exams, and finals, it'll be too late and you'll struggle to do the work you need to do, even though you do need and even want to do it. This is because your subconscious mind has a bit of a comfort zone just based around your repeated behaviors, because those behaviors take less active thought and less energy. Any behavior that deviates from the comfort zone will be, well, uncomfortable because it takes more energy and your brain isn't used to it. But fortunately for us, this works both ways, because if you've built up good habits throughout the semester, it'll be much easier to stick to them even when you have an assignment, a robotics demo, and 3 finals all within a week of each other. One of the most important habits you can start and stick to is tip number 3, which is to get good sleep regularly. Not getting enough sleep has a staggering amount of negative effects on your mind, including lower concentration and problem-solving ability, higher stress levels, and depression. But a lack of sleep also reduces our ability to learn things. We can hold a small amount of information in our short-term memory, but to be able to actually learn things and remember them, the information must be moved to long-term memory through a process called memory consolidation. Much of it happens during stage 2 non-rapid eye movement or NREM sleep, which we get most of in the first half of the night. See, our 90-minute sleep cycles aren't all created equal. Those that take place in the first half of the night have a much higher amount of that stage 2 NREM sleep, which is where memory consolidation happens, and those in the second half of the night have much less. The takeaway here is that if you're constantly staying up super late, you're going to have a much harder time learning things, even if you're sleeping late into the next day to compensate, because you're missing out on all that lovely stage 2 NREM sleep. This is why pulling an all-nighter the night before a big exam is actually a bad idea that doesn't help too much. You can only fit so much information in your short-term memory, you're missing out on memory consolidation by staying up late, and you're making yourself even more sleep deprived. If you're taking classes this semester, then leave a comment down below letting me know how you plan on making the semester awesome. And if you're not in school but know somebody that is, then help them out and share this video with them. If you'd like more information on any of these topics, I've left several links for you down in the description. And if you like this video, then please subscribe for more. I upload new scientific self-improvement videos every Saturday morning, so I'll see you in the next one.